carry me over. See them. Very useless people.
Now, this is a video of South Africans telling a Nigerian to go home. And the Nigerian dares to speak back at these South Africans, calling them useless people.
Tomorrow you go see say Igbo one become Meze Igbo for Bini. So since 2014 we get case for court. Our people, Edo Arts and Cultural Heritage Institute, carry the Igbos where they stay Bini, carry them go court. Because of say 2014, they decide they be want install Eze Igbo for Bini. Eze Igbo of Edo State. Eze Igbo of Bini. I say, I know why. You know they happen because you create another king inside another kingdom. You bless another king content inside Bini again. Only one king now we get. That is the Oba of Bini. Yeah. Every other one is counterfeit.
So guys, finally, I have been vindicated. Chimdi have been vindicated. With this video, I'm about to show you of what it is in Nigeria. How Nigeria literally frowns at anyone leaving their state, their region, as Ghana calls it. In Nigeria, it's called state. Coming into their own state, trespassing and practicing, forming kingship, Igbo this, Igbo that. Wonder shall never cease. All I've been telling you people that in Nigeria, this nonsense, this madness of this Igbo king in Ghana can never happen in Nigeria. You guys thought I was joking. So this video is going to vindicate each and every one of us who have always said this, that you see what this criminally minded, arrogant, unrepentant, self-acclaimed, fake Igbo king, as he so called himself, and after being fired on, he changed it, he twisted it, he lied that he's now a leader. If I tell you, or when I tell you how criminally minded, dubious, manipulative, fake this Igbo man is, and the Igbos that are aligning with him, conniving with him are, you will think maybe I just want to hate, I just want to no. Please guys, I don't want to talk too much. Based on what we have here, video credit to my sister American Observer, because it's like she's even taking it lightly. You guys are taking it lightly. Let's watch it first alongside other trending topics, because it's like what I'm perceiving about the release, about the kidnap in Ghana and all these activities. I don't want to draw my conclusions, but I am watching and waiting and looking at everything that's playing out about these Nigerians in Ghana. First of all, let's take a look at all that we have here. Kindly watch patiently to the end. Like this video for my sake. Share this video and wait to hear, most importantly, what I have to say. My take, my opinion, and my submission based on this video of a Nigerian Igbo man practicing the same Igbo king in Benin. In case you don't know, Benin is one of the states from the south region of Nigeria, which I'm also from the south. How it all played out, how they've fired and dug it out with them, even in the court of law, traditionally, spiritually, physically, all ramifications. They blew fire on this man, and at the end of the day, they subdued him, bundled him, and threw him away. Watch, I will be right back.
Breaking news. Everybody, if you know that your mental health is shaking, I mean you are not mentally balanced, don't watch this video. But I will recommend this video for you to watch, because I believe it's good for you to notice and get everything ready. Greetings, everybody. You see, this issue of Sheikh Toure is going to cause a lot of tension. It's already causing tension between Senegal, Ghana, and Nigeria. But allegedly, I get this news. Okay, let me say allegedly. But when you go to Senegalese news, it's no longer allegedly to them. They are confirming about the recent incidents, okay, that Bamba and Momo were released and they were found in Mali. Somebody test me and tell me that is not true. That is not the correct news. Please tell the truth to the world. He said the boys were rescued and brought to Mali embassy. The boys were rescued and brought to Mali embassy by Senegalese authority. Rectification. The crime still happened in Ghana. Tell accurate story, please. Now this is want to provoke me. I almost lose everything this evening. Say, if I reach, but when I go and read the news, calm and spiritually, I now understand what she's trying to say. I said, okay. I asked her, okay, can you tell me the real story? What is going on? Because it's difficult for us to translate and get the real news. Ladies and gentlemen, open your two naked ear and hear me well. He said, okay, then they arrived in Dakar yesterday night, safe and sound. They are still with Senegalese police officer, also probably being questioned for now. They have been sent back to their respective family. Sheikh deaths have been investigated with the Ghana authorities. That means Senegal and Ghana, and they are on the case of Sheikh. With the help of the Senegalese one, those behind this crime, are mostly from Ivory Coast and Burkina Faso. This one is not to call for attention. Burkinabés, calm down. Ivorian, calm down. But I know very well that a lot of Ivorians have seen this same particular comment in Senegal blog. They have been accusing Ivorian, Burkinabe, or Malian. They said the French, those kidnappers were speaking when they are calling for ransom. It looked like Burkinabe speaking. It looked like Burkinabe assets. You know, some people say, oh, now Ivorian assets. No. They are Malians. So now, some few community of Senegalese, they are now saying, no, I don't take this in. Are Ghanaians. I think this thing is done by Ivorian or Burkinabe that are living in Ghana. I don't know what is causing this problem within ECOWAS, but this is what I'm getting right now. And I believe the world needs to hear this. We don't want Burkinabe to get us, get this and that. It's this accusation. I know this is crazy and it's big for the country name. I know Burkinabes. I don't know much about Ivorian, but I know they are not bad people because I know few of them. But I just pray to God that these results come as soon as possible, because the way everything is going now is causing a lot of division and separation within us. Burkinabe, Malians, Ivorians, Ghana, Nigeria, and Senegal. 6 countries in ECOWAS. 6 countries in ECOWAS now. They are going to go to tension or battle on media or because this case is very delicate and it's very crazy, it's very dangerous. This is kidnapping case. This is human trafficking case. And this is murder case. So any country that found guilty of this issue of Seydou Touré, the young hero of Senegal, that country will go and use water and soap to wash themselves because they will not be able to face media or face the world. But me, I don't know. I feel shocked when I hear they say, Burkinabe. No. No. Oh, God, please. But some people are saying those people, when they are calling the family, they are speaking Wolof and French. I don't believe Burkinabe they speak Wolof. Only Gambia speak Wolof, if I don't mistake. How many countries speak Wolof in Africa? I know for Senegal and I know for Gambia. But I don't believe Burkinabe speak Wolof or Ivoria speak Wolof. Or did they speak Wolof that I don't know? I'm not aware. Guys, this is what I'm getting. This is what I'm getting. And they said those boys were not found in Mali. They were brought from Ghana to Mali by a Senegalese authority. I mean, I'm thinking politically. I don't know. I think something is fishy that we don't know. How can they promise them Morocco and they're dumping them in Ghana and now Burkinabe, Ivorian, Malians, Nigerian, Ghanaians, everybody is now in the shit swimming. God, please. If the last time they say Interpol is working in Africa, can they give us Interpol to make this speedy? Because now we cannot wait. We want Interpol to get involved in this. May they help us catch the people who commit this crime and open their face. Let us see them and open their country identity. It's very important for us. Our ministry now, I don't know. It's like only Senegalese are safe of this problem, but not
or one of those francophone countries. But all that we are saying, Ghanaians, keep cool. Don't be in a rush. Don't defend yourself. The truth always will come out. And we have seen a lot of Nigerians they are happy. A lot of them are happy that this is happening. They want to bash Ghana. We accept it. You can bash us now. But let me tell you something. Whenever you are being vindicated, your rejoicing will be more than what you are doing to us now. So every Ghanaian, just cool down. We are just praying that the authorities will arrest these guys. But my blame is for our immigrations and our government, our president. Those are the people I blame. But for now, we accept everything that is coming. We are praying that these guys have been arrested and brought to justice and brought to book. My fellow Ghanaians, keep cool. Don't I know Nigerians are having live TikTok. They are happy. They are laughing at Ghanaians. Don't worry. The right time is coming. The Bible said that, he said that the vengeance is of God. God will vindicate the name of Ghana.
First of all, as you all may know, 5 persons have been arrested for trafficking. Yes, as in they took young boys from Nigeria, over 50 of them, put them in small rooms, keep them like sardines, give them laptop, and tell them to scam, to look for clients. So 5 persons have been arrested so far. The over 50 boys have also been rescued. Over 70 laptops have been confiscated with 28 phones. You see, these people will be in Ghana and be scamming. And then if the FBI or whatever wants to trace the GPS and everything, then they will say, the scam is coming from Ghana. Then our image, our name is getting tarnished little by little. Anyways, you guys remember when the U.S. Department of State came out with a statement saying you should exercise the level 2 precaution if you are coming to Ghana. It is safe, but not entirely safe. That is according to the U.S. State of Department. So these 5 people have been arrested. You look at their names, you know they are not Ghanaians. You know where they are from. You get. Anyways, in relation to the Senegalese footballers thing, according to reports, the 2 other guys, Bamba and Momo, have been rescued in Mali. Now, Ghana does not share a direct border with Mali. Mali share a direct border with Cote d'Ivoire and Burkina. So they will have to go through Burkina, they will have to go through Cote d'Ivoire before getting to Mali. Whether it is the kidnappers that sent them there or they went there themselves is yet to be ascertained. So they are in the Senegalese authority. They are in their possession right now. They have not been released to their families, so they will assist in investigation. They will be asked questions whether they went to Mali themselves or it is the kidnappers that sent them there. We will know after the investigations have been concluded. But for now, nobody has been arrested yet in relation to Sheikh tourists.
During judgment, Justice Irabo traced the matter to the existing edicts of Edo State, stressing that settlers and non-indigenous in the state have no legal right to create or install a paramount traditional ruler. The judge, after citing relevant sections of the Constitution, described the proposed installation of an Eze Indingo in Edo State as an aberration and a violation of the tradition and legal framework of the state. Justice Irabo further noted that just as no Edo man can establish a parallel traditional ruler in the East, non-indigenous in the state have no authority to do same within the state.
For anybody resident in Benin to bear that title, Eze Ndigbo of Benin or Eze Ndigbo of Edo State, was tantamount to diluting the supremacy of the title of Oba of Benin.
There's a law guiding how chieftaincy and chief-related issues are done in Edo State, as it were, and that law must be adhered to. That's why we have sanity. That's why we have sanity and tranquility in Edo State.
When I say most of these Nigerians, what they cannot do in their country, they want to come into your country, do it with impunity, and get away with it. The news that we just listened to is a prime example. And when you call them out, they want to act like they're victims or screech xenophobia. You heard what the last man said. For sanity and tranquility to prevail, laws have to be adhered to. So in essence, this 419 imposter, prancing around like a king, pretending to be king, is actually bringing insanity and chaos. And trust and believe, he is not going to give it up easily, unless he's made to. So we're waiting for the 2-3 weeks that the leaders required to figure it out, because as the lawyer said, him parading himself as chief is tantamount to challenging the status, the powers of our Ghanaian chiefs, of our indigenous, let me add that, Ghanaian chiefs.
I also want to say a big thank you to Ghana Traditional Council that recognize the Igbo throne, the Igbo diaspora throne in Ghana. I am Eze Chukwu Dijudihenetu, the chief of Igbo community in Ghana, crowned by my community as it is in the Constitution of Ghana that had to do with foreign chiefs.
Because this is one hard-headed person. If we don't put him in his place, he's going to bring about chaos and insanity. Because he claims he stopped calling himself king. He had us believe that we misunderstood. That Eze really means king.
Was the nomenclature king emanating from your palace, as you call it, or it's from the bloggers?
It's from the bloggers.
So you have never called yourself king before? King of the Igbo people in Ghana?
No, that is a question that had a lot of answers. You see, when you say the name king, that is our local language. In our local language, when you say, when you say Eze, Eze, we have Eze as a name. People can call their children Eze. My first son is called Eze, Chidemeze. But there's also Eze in our language that had to do with kingship.
Right.
Just like people answer Nana as a normal name, answer Ni as a normal name, but these names are also attacked for kings. But then in Ghana here, with my understanding now in Ghana here, that the Constitution of Ghana did not have that provision of a king. We had provision for chiefs. In Nigeria, when people called Eze or Igwe, or that's Eze as a ruler, or Igwe as a ruler, that means he's a king. So this is what we portray as Ezigbo Ghana. Then when somebody asks you what it is in English, it's a king.
Tomorrow you go see say Igbo wan become Eze Ndigbo for Benin. So since 2014 we get case for court. Our people, Edo Arts and Cultural Heritage Institute, carry the Igbos where they stay Benin, carry them go court. Because of say 2014, they decide they want to install Eze Ndigbo for Benin, Eze Ndigbo for Edo State, Eze Ndigbo of Benin. I say, I know why. You know they happen because you creating another king inside another kingdom. You bless another king content inside Benin again. Now only one king now we get. That is the Oba of Benin. Yeah, every other one is counterfeit. We are just Oba of Benin now we get for Benin. Now they carry them go court since 2014. Now the case stay they court. Yesterday, we won yesterday. They can't rule against them. Say, which kind of nonsense be this? Georgie Rabon say, which kind of nonsense? How you come person land? They say you want to become king for person land. Now they strike the case. More listen to Barrister Abayiwana. Waiting to talk about the case.
Anybody resident in Benin to bear that title, Eze Ndigbo of Benin or Eze Ndigbo of Edo State, was tantamount to diluting the supremacy of the title of Oba of Benin.
This kind of attitude more than stop. I know they like him. You're not good now. I don't know that. You can say, come follow me, chop. You chop. You want chop everything with the person body. This kind of thing more than stop. It's not nice. So guys, we won though. We don't win this one. More to come. We're not trying next time because not everything be joke. There are some things you don't play with. In Benin, we have just one king, which is the Monoba Nedo. Or Monoba Nedo Kwakpolo Baewa the second. He's the only king. No one, you know, if you come our land, you won't come become king. Where we get king. Anyways, this is just to tell all of you we won, and thanks be to God and our ancestors. Anyways, this is just to tell all of you we won, and thanks be to God and our ancestors.
I am going to delve into a Nigerian kingship right here in Ghana. Yes, you must be wondering why and how come we have a Nigerian king in Ghana. We do.
I am His Royal Majesty as a Dr. Ambassador Chukwudi Judihenetu. I am the diaspora king of Igbo community in Ghana.
We are inside the royal palace of the Nigerian king of the Igbo community in Ghana, His Royal Majesty Eze Dr. Chukwudi Iheneku Igwe.
Thank you. I am Eze Dr. Ambassador Chukwudi Judihenetu, the Eze Ndigbo of Ghana, the king of all the Igbo community in Ghana to the glory of God.
Eze Igbo in Ghana is, are you establishing a palace in Ghana? It's not for the challenge of the host nation or a host state. It is not for the challenge of kings and queens of that land. It's not for challenge of anything.
Just as no Edo man can establish a parallel traditional ruler in the East, non-indigenous in the state have no authority to do same within the state. He emphasized that while the Nigerian constitution promotes peaceful coexistence among all ethnic groups, such must not be contravene the laws and customs of the host communities.
I always say you're only fooling yourself. You're fooling nobody but yourself. So if, as you say, we misconstrue the meaning, and you claim that you aren't really king, how come you're still sitting on that fake throne of yours? And for those who don't know, that's all painted stuff. That's not real gold he's sitting on. But sometimes these Nigerians on social media actually are like, look at his throne, compare his throne. So superficial. All that glitters ain't gold, for your information. But back to the subject at hand. This guy is power hungry and will not let go of it unless he's made to. So taking him to court, like they did the one in Nigeria, his country, might have to be an option. Because this treating him with kid gloves and trying to reason with him, like our government most likely would try to do, pussyfooting around the issue, ain't cutting it. Our leaders don't seem to be seeing how problematic this is. When in actual fact, what he's doing in Ghana, he dare not do in Nigeria. I always say that.
And the kingship, leadership of the Igbo community in Ghana, how does the system work?
In the total Igbo community, we call Igbo community Eze Ndigbo, we have a president that is in charge, whom his name is President Chief Uche Anyok.
Okay.
Now, he is the president of all the Igbos in Ghana. Now, we now have state meetings that have their various chairmen that rule them. Now, traditionally, I am their king. So I am their king that see to all the Igbos that live in Ghana.
Right.
Then I also have other sub-kings in charge of various local governments and the regions. So our leadership here is structured like that. So the chairman, the president of the Igbo community is by political, by election of our people. So there'll be election, I'll bring you into the office for 3 years. After that, you can contest again or someone else will contest, become the chairman. But the kingship is not by election. It's by the love of the people and who can get it done.
The audacity of this man. Do you think he could have gotten away with what he's doing here in Ghana, in Nigeria, based on the first clip where it was nipped in the bud? Recently, another one was arrested in Lagos. But they have the nerve. But who should we blame? It's our leaders who see nothing wrong with what is going on. Hopefully that will change with the investigation currently going on, allegedly. It's beyond mind-boggling. Like, what are you seeing? Their own country sees that it's unacceptable on their own land. Not only is he an imposter, king, chief, whatever he chose to call himself, we know it was all 419, but he installed mini chiefs throughout the country. Unbelievable. The Gamanche will not go and install a mini chief in the Volta region. Everybody is so. Asante Hene will not install a mini chief in the northern region. So why on earth is a foreigner being allowed to run amok in Ghana? Like, make this make sense. This is a guy who says he's not king. He claims it was a mistaken. He's confused as to whether it's the meaning of Eze or whether he was actually calling himself king. He's confused as to whether it's the meaning of Eze or whether he was actually calling himself king. According to him, we misconstrued his intentions. What he really meant was that the translation of Eze is king. You're right. So if you were never really a king, because the whole thing was lost in translation, why do you refer to your son as a prince? Not because we know how you use names to kind of muddy the waters. You refer to him as the crown prince of the Igbo throne in Ghana. Why do you do that if you are no king?
Happy birthday to you, the crown prince of Igbo throne in Ghana, my son, Prince Chinemeze Nana Jude Yenetu. I, your father, His Majesty is in Igbo Ghana, and your mother, Double Queen Liberty, says happy birthday, and together to the Delaware family and your siblings, we say happy birthday, my son.
That says it all. In his mind, he really truly thinks he is royalty. Folks, behind the scenes, I can bet you anything that this 419 imposter is fighting hard to regain that position, that power that he attained and now is losing.
I'm not your talk. I should come there. They're all very useless. I should go. I should go there. I should go to Nigeria. Come and carry me home. Very racist, useless people. Carry me home, bro. See them. Very useless people.
Now, this is a video of South Africans telling a Nigerian to go home. And the Nigerian dares to speak back at these South Africans, calling them useless people. What is wrong in telling you to go home? What is wrong in telling you to go back to your place? You're in my space, go back to your place. You know the funny thing? The funny thing is that I see that some Nigerians have guts. Nigerians truly have guts. One of the things I can tell people, Nigerians, you people are lucky. You're lucky. You're lucky there is no one like me in South Africa. You're lucky there is no one like me in Ghana. But pray to your gods. Pray to whatever gods that you have. That South Africans in any way don't come around to adopt me. That Ghanaians in any way don't come around to adopt me. That is when we'll show you madness. You know, you people think you're mad. Yeah, I was nurtured like you people, but I am a different breed. My own is not madness. I am a different breed because my agitation is usually my agitation is usually against evil. My agitation is usually against criminality. You know, the situation is that you people go to societies where their system has this level of civilization, and then you people tend to, misconstrue such for the weaknesses of those people. You see, like look at South Africans telling you, go home, go home, go home, go home. And you're talking back to them, go home. If I was there as a South African, maybe as a Nigerian that is in South Africa, and they're telling you, go home, I won't say anything, but the moment you call them useless, bro, that is the moment I'll pull you out of your car. You heard what Shego Arinze said? He said that if he was there, he would have used hammer on him. To tell you there are Nigerians that cannot tolerate. You see, the level of sanity in your society is measured by the level of your non-tolerance, towards criminality. The level of sanity in your society group and even in your family is measured by the level of your non-tolerance towards any form of incompetence. I mean, everyone can be incompetent, but the right reaction to incompetence is remorse. You shut your mouth. When they tell you go home, just close your mouth. Play the victim. Go home. Let them talk. But for you to call them, like if I was there, I will beat you. God, I will beat you with your car. God knows. After beating you, you will seek for your hospital. Anyways.
Guys, did you see it? Did you hear it that this kind of nonsense is abominable and a nonsensical nonsense that can never be tolerated, condoned in any state? If an Igbo man, let me tell you now, wants to buy himself, wants war and fire, let him come to River State, Port Harcourt, where I'm from, and come and practice Igboking in Port Harcourt. The way the indigenes of Port Harcourt will fire him, this one is not church or church. The way they will lit fire on him, within the twinkle of an eye, he will be nowhere to be found. I'm telling you, if he goes, did you not see the one that happened in Lagos? How they arrested him is in the police custody now. They will charge him to court and deal with him ruthlessly. This one now in Benin, did you not see, or can't you see how he was, followed with boot for boot, tit for tit, tat for tat, until they subdued him, they bundled him. You come into a kingdom, a land, Benin, where they have Oba, a sitting king, and you want to come and show yourself. You want to come and practice this stupid nonsense, Igbo this, Igbo that, Igbo king. And see how Chukwudi was just making a fool of himself. It's how this man thinks that every human being he's addressing on camera with this his lying, dirty tongue are all jokers, or we are not mentally stable. Like, this man is so gaslighting, manipulative, and toxic to the point that everything that comes out of his mouth, even good morning, good afternoon, you need to check the time. This man is a blatant, bloody liar. He's the liar from the pit of hell I've ever seen in my life. I know his category, I know his type. Very proud, arrogant. Of course, what do you expect of someone who is power drunk, who wants to rule, lunatics as him? I need to say it as it is because, guys, permit me, this man needs to be addressed properly. Not just addressed properly as we are addressing him online, like physically dethroned and deported back to Nigeria. That is the only time this case will be made to rest. Just like you've heard, the government are willing and investigating. If this man does not leave Ghana, if this man, Chukwudi Ihenetu, does not leave Ghana, what is looming in Ghana will be worse than what we are seeing now. I'm telling you, because imagine him installing other sub-chiefs, calling himself His Royal Majesty. His Royal Majesty, Chukwudi Ihenetu. His son, a prince. Tori Baje, Tori Olorun. Like, he is, literally making himself look like he's from the, royalty descendant, a descendant of royalty. Somebody that has nothing, no trace, no iota of royalty from his lineage, in his lineage. I don't even know if his kingdom, his village even has chief. Because go to where he's from, everybody deserted. Is this same person that is coming to Ghana? Is this person that is coming to Ghana to do all this rubbish? Because you people left him now. You gave him the wings to fly, gave him the grounds to walk and practice all this nonsense. I bet you if this was in any state in Nigeria, are you not seeing how Nigerians are handling them? That is why they flee to Ghana. And they think it is in Ghana they have the leverage, the audacity, the impetus to carry out all these criminal activities. Liar. This is imbecility, criminality of all standard. Look at him. When I talk, you say, Chimdi, calm down. Chifi, calm down. We'll handle him. Okay, I rest my case. I say, let me show you people how these kind of people are being handled in Nigeria. Whereas in Ghana, they are being pampered. They are being given rooms to talk, even to the point of challenging the powers, the authorities. The authorities. Look at him, suing Honorable Dr. Hassan Agarika. Ghana, una don't suffer. Una don't suffer for this man hand and Igbo people hand. You people have suffered in the hands of these people. Kai, how did you get here? How? Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Even your interviewers went there. I saw, as very dark man too. And you people say you're going to see a king that you have never seen before in Ghana. Your interviewers even calling him a king. A man that is a king you have never known before. Like, seriously? Is this a joke? Is this a joke? Are you playing? Is this playing or what? Now my ear, they pay me. I mean, my eye, they see where. To the point that very dark man from nowhere, boom, there, busybody, hypocrites, eye service too. See, I will not rest alongside all Ghanaians. So let me tell you the truth. Koro like this until Chukwudi Ihenetu is dismissed out of Ghana. If the lawyers can fight and, you know, put and sweep them with cane, brooms out of Benin, is it in Ghana that you will tell me people cannot handle this man? I know you people are respecting your president and your leader, but please, in all you do, I beg of you people, this man is a threat and a menace. He is a threat and a time bomb ready to explode in Ghana. I tell you, if not that Kweku and Honorable Ayariga has people that are standing by him, if it were just mere people talking, this man would have done worse, shown you people worse and more of his evil character, arrogant and distasteful, criminal-minded activities and character. Watch out. Be on the watch of this man, Chukwudi Ihenetu. Don't say I didn't warn you. So before one is to before arm. I'm telling us all, I know him. I know his likes as well. Anyways, this is where I want to draw the line. Alongside all the information we've heard about the Togolese, everything put in details. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like this video and stay subscribed. This is me keeping it real, brutal, honestly brutal, raw and undiluted, without sentiment, emotions, nor bias. We need a look person for face when we tell you the truth. We tell you the truth to your face. If you challenge it or you doubt it, come and prove it. Come and prove it that you are not whom we are seeing with our korokoro eye, lying on HD camera in broad daylight. Your mouth is leaking from different corners like somebody suffering from diarrhea of the mouth. I'm telling you, that is whom you are, Chukwudi Ihenetu. Get yourself out of that country before the fire that is looming catches on you. That is the advice I have for you. Or else, even Nigeria will not even save you. The Nigeria you think you have will reject you. Enough of all this stupidity and madness of all of you in Ghana. Don't say I didn't warn you. I'm warning you people now, because people are the one bringing bad image, name, and dent of reputation to the country Nigeria. You have destroyed it. Rest. Stop it. Let me have peace. This Nigeria that I am, let me stay in peace. You have run to Ghana. Stay, just allow this Nigeria have peace. Anyways, we'll talk in the comment section. Like this video, share, and stay subscribed. I will see you in my next one. Ciao, ciao.